If a large asteroid passes closer to Earth than usual, it's possible that it could cause damage. Asteroids are normal, natural celestial sights that can be seen from time to time. But when they pass closer to the planet than usual, that's called a close approach, and it can have devastating effects on our planet. Asteroids moving around the area of space near Earth have always been a big worry. As you know, nothing is scarier than a huge rock barreling through space toward Earth. Musk and NASA have both warned in the past about a huge asteroid that is going to smash into the Earth. So how concerned should we truly be? And what might occur if this asteroid did hit us? Are we safe? Should we worry about it right now? In this episode, we'll find out about asteroids to pass Earth closer than normal. But before that, please make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel to watch more amazing videos like this one. In the year 2022, and NASA is already alerting the globe about the asteroids that could hurt Earth. The agency says that up to 5 asteroids are headed toward Earth this month. However, most individuals aren't concerned because the asteroids are tiny and about the size of a vehicle or a mansion. But there are literally billions of asteroids that may be destructive and ranged in size from hundreds of miles to a few feet. Many have crashed into Earth before, and more will do so in the coming years. Nancy Chabot, the chief planetary researcher at the Applied Physics Laboratory at Johns Hopkins University, says that approximately 25,000 near-Earth asteroids are at least 500 feet wide and could be very dangerous if they hit the Earth. Is not it really scary? We're not talking about worldwide extinctions, but about local disasters that might erase a town or a small state. So this is a real worry. It's a serious risk. So you can get a sense of how bad it is. How about we look at Apophis? Since it was found in 2004, this asteroid has been at the top of the European Space Agency's list of PHAs, or highly unsafe asteroids, and NASA's Century Risk table. Apophis is a 370-meter wide autumn asteroid that goes around the Sun every 324 days and arrives near Earth about once every 10 years or so. It became well known when initial investigations showed that it could hit Earth in 2029. This object will be closer to Earth than most geostationary satellites on Friday, April 13, 2029. Because it will be only 31,000 kilometers away. Its close pass will be sufficiently bright that about 2 billion individuals will be able to see it without any special equipment. But that just makes me wonder what will happen if Apophis strikes Earth? Have you any idea how much destruction it can cause? Do let me know in the comments box below. There is nothing comparable to this in the Earth's geological history. Other effects have been either a lot bigger or a lot smaller. For example, the Chicxulub that killed all the big dinosaurs on Earth 66 million years ago were much bigger. Garrett Collins, a professor in the Department of Earth Science and Engineering at Imperial College in London, United Kingdom, says that if Apophis hit Earth at a speed of 20 kilometers per second or 45,000 miles per hour, this would emit about 10 billion joules of energy. That's a number with 19 zeros. OMG, there are too many zeros. This contains about the same amount of energy as the Chelyabinsk meteor and 1,000,000 times more energy than the bombs that were thrown at Hiroshima. The worst thing that could happen with a hit of this size would be enough to hit a large city or a densely populated shoreline. Several indirect impacts like a major earthquake, extreme heat radiation, and atmospheric shockwaves would have terrible effects. So primarily a disaster, but fortunately, this historical moment will not be as disastrous as professionals assumed it would be. Astronomers watched the asteroid Apophis in early March of last year and concluded that it wouldn't hit Earth within the coming 100 years based on what they saw. Even so, Apophis is one of many near-Earth asteroids that can be seen through telescopes. NASA has also found 27,323 dangerous asteroids. Among these, only about 10,000 are at least 140 meters wide, and 891 are larger than a kilometer wide. Planetary defense researchers agree that this is the kind of thing that gunned down the majority of dinosaurs. Also, Elon Musk, the CEO of SpaceX, has said many times that he is worried about asteroids and wants to keep them away from our planet. Musk and NASA are working together to start a discussion regarding the Double Asteroid Redirection Test, or DARTS mission. This is the first step toward protecting the planet, or as Musk put it, taking revenge on the dinosaurs. Early on November 24, 2021, a SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket carried the first ever planetary defense spacecraft into space from the California base of the US Space Force at Vandenberg. DART will only be in space for less than a year before it crashes into an entity called Dimorphos, spectacularly destroying itself. This is a tiny moonlit asteroid revolving around its parent asteroid Deimos in September or October of this year. If everything goes well, it will give people who work on planetary defense their first actual info about stopping asteroids and comets. They can then put this information into models that reveal how big and fast a spacecraft might need to be to stop an asteroid. Brent Barbie, an aerospace engineer at NASA's Goddard Space Flight Center in Maryland, says that the results of the DART mission will help our hypothetical work on planetary defense in many ways in the future. That makes perfect sense. It will change how we believe in designing planetary defense missions for a long time. Planetary defense experts look at more than one way to move on an asteroid's path, and kinetic impact or coming from the dark is just one of them. You could also use lasers, gravity from a second spacecraft, or a nuclear explosion. Which choice makes the most sense will rely on how much time Earth has to prepare and how big the asteroid is. And occasionally, a deflection will need more than one mission, which makes the project harder. So that spaceship in a warehouse needs to be with someone. DART is the beginning. The first step is this. Musk is more ahead of the curve than NASA. Musk himself says this: the perfect solution is for individuals to learn how to travel through space and live on more than one planet. He wants to build cities on Mars. He was sure that putting people on other planets like Mars would save human civilization. If a giant asteroid hit the Earth, for example, it would be a horrible thing. So, SpaceX came into being. The ship is getting ready to set sail in March of this year. The last tests will be done as soon as the FAA does its final review. After a lot of waiting, if the Starship works like it's supposed to, we can keep coming up with ways to safeguard Earth from asteroids. Alright, that's all we have to say. Please make sure to like this video, and don't forget to let us know what you think about today's video, and subscribe to the channel to watch more amazing videos like this one. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.